Kevin. And with...
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league. Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Back to Doncic. For the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Good on the triple.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. The 3. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 6 points.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Conley grabs the miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
The shot will not fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Finney Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
To the paint. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Clock at 4. And here's Conley outside. Here's Bogdanovich. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Doncic feeling it out from deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Hardaway kicks to Doncic.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Kicks it to Gobert. Poke loose. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. And the shot goes in.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Doncic against Conley. Gobert down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bogdanovich, that's for two. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Porzingis. Off the left rim and out. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 3. After this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3". And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Up top, Doncic. Over by Conley. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
For 3, Mitchell buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. Right side, Bogdanovich. Over Porzingis. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And finally they hit one. 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And they continue to control the glass.
The pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Conley. To the middle. Here's Powell. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic. They get the rebound. Porzingis kicks to Powell. Doncic against Conley. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Porzingis on the foul. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Over Hardaway. And it's Mitchell missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound, Utah. .51 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Brunson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clarkson passes to Oni. 20 seconds left in the first half.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Here's Brunson, and it's Bullock in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Bullock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They couldn't hold on. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Jalen Brunson. Brown out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Oni. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Clarkson. Banked in off the glass. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but, man, you got guys. Guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
The Mavericks trailing. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Brown. Rebound, Utah.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Gay passes to Clarkson. Here he goes. Whiteside trying to break free. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Pass to Bullock. From deep. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Brown dishes to Bullock. Gay against Brown. Gay with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one goes. Count it.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brunson finds Brown. Now Bullock jacks up a three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
They get it back.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Maverick subdivision.
Porzingis, that's a 2, and it falls over the rim and in. Porzingis has got 9.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Gay passes to Azubuike.
And I like the fact that the defense...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Throws it up high. He kicks it to O'Neal. Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell's shot is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Doncic outside, takes it inside. Here's Powell. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. Powell finds Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Powell against Conley. The shot by Powell, no good. It's the Jazz's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The baseline J. Here's Gobert. Passes it to O'Neal. Gay right side. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Dallas again missing. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now, trailing here by 8. Doncic outside. Inside. Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Now Gay. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The feed now to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Doncic against Conley. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gay. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brown's checked in for Powell. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Brown finds Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is good.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Conley, the pass to Gobert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Outside Hardaway. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Taken away. Fast break Dallas. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Outside Conley. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 8. The drive by Doncic. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Conley against Doncic. Mitchell passes to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Mike Conley.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
On the wing, Hardaway. Conley against Doncic. Out to Porzingis from deep. Conley grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Doncic, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep three-point range, knocked away. And they'll get another chance. Another miss by Utah. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis inside, guarded by O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Doncic throws it down.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Gobert finds Conley. Fires from the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
O'Neal with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. That will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Deep. Not going to go that time. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Even. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
presentation of the NBA.
On the banks of the... Welcome, sports fans. Thank Allie. Take... Take it away.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the five. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And Barton gets it to go.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton has become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
Mitchell against Barton. Fires for three. And that one's good. Mitchell for three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray from deep. And another three for Denver.
Murray has that spirit of you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mitchell's got five.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 15-footer. Offensive board. Here's Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Gordon. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got five. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Now here's Murray. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Porter's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Down low. Barton with a steal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Porter pulls it in. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. And learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Denver. Pass to Bogdanovic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Conley against Murray. Outside for Porter. Now Murray. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Gobert inside, covered by Jokic.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Barton, the pass to Porter. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Gobert. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And here's Barton. Here's Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 from Mitchell.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gay in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gordon's got 6.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
The 3 from Mitchell. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And he drives in, and then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr., hard to stop this young guy.
Conley passes to Whiteside, and stolen by Jokic. And here's the fast break, and a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
And Utah calls time here. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Rudy Gobert has checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovic has checked in for Utah. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Defended by Gordon. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 7. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
open shot. Gay gets an open look and hits it.
You know, that jump shot's been Gay's go-to shot since he was a young fella. He's knocked down more than his share of those for sure.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Barton outside. Here's Jokic. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And Gordon really showing you excellent timing there. Just read the miss perfectly and forced it through the bucket.
And Utah calls time here.
But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Gordon with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past. That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Dozier's checked in for Porter Jr. And Rivers is subbed in for Barton. Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Mitchell. Shoots from the right block. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Murray. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Rivers. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 2. 16 feet out. They get the rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. That one's wide left.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep. So we conclude the first half. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them hoping. And that should...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the center position. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. The three. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer O'Neal. It's rebounded by Morris. Denver in the lead. Into the lane. Pass to Bowl. Back to Morris. The ball's knocked loose. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. The three from Mitchell. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. The Nuggets shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Ingles in for O'Neal. Morris against Conley. Morris down low. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Denver with a rebound.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
You know, you talk about unicorns who are rostered in the NBA. Bol has to be included, as special and unique as he is. Incredible skill and shooting range for somebody that tall.
And he recovers it. That's tipped.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Gay's checked in for Utah.
3rd team foul. Checking in for the Jazz.
Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping his eye peeled and open for the open man.
And the question always with Bowl, can he get strong enough to be a difference maker, Clark?
Well, B.A., I think first he has to carve out a role for himself. What is he going to bring to the table in terms of his skill set? Strength will help that. He's got to improve his consistency at both ends. It'll be fun to watch his development going forward.
Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Whiteside down low. And the layup falls.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Dozier, defended by Gay. Pass to Najee. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's Utah with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Clarkson outside. Inside. And And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
And here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Rivers, defended by Whiteside. Morris for three. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Rivers, checked by Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron. Gay outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Gay's got 5 now.
Really hard to know how to defend Gay. I mean, he's lethal from mid-range and has the ability to knock down 3-pointers.
Tie game here in Utah. And we're coming right back after this break to get... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gobert is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Gay in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Murray passes to Barton. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Now here's Clarkson. Inside. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Jazz lead by 3. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Murray from outside. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Pass to Gobert. Now Gay. Clarkson outside. Over Murray. That one rolls around and rims out. And here's Denver. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. Conley comes in for Clarkson. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Murray passes to Porter. Up top, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Gordon left side. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Paschall. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And again, Denver no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Conley. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Gay.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Martin, the pass to Gordon. Murray for 3. Utah with the rebound. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Gay finds Mitchell. From outside the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Murray passes to Jokic. Will it go? Can't hit from in close. Mitchell against Barton. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Nuggets ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Murray. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Whiteside for 3. Porter pulls it in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
No good from outside. So it's Utah now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's the 3. That shot missing. Jokic with it. So we see the Jazz get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Paul. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. They shoot again, and he gets the jumper to drop. Mitchell's got the game going with his first points of the game for Utah. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Bridges. Shots good by Mitchell.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul looking around. 3-pointer. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Now Booker following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. That's a 2 from Crowder. Tipped away. Jazz leading by 4. And here is O'Neal to the paint. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking I can score it in the painted area.
On the wing, Booker shoots it up. Rebound, Utah.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Gobert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell up top, defended by Booker. And Donovan Mitchell hit from deep.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul kicks to Booker. To the inside. And Crowder slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Bridges outside. Shakes him, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Mitchell outside. Launches it. And Utah, another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Shoots the three. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He put together quite a quarter. 13. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Oh!
My goodness. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The pass to Ayton. To Paul. Booker outside. Plenty of space. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Paul's shot is off. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal inside. Defended by Bridges. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton against O'Neal. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Mitchell outside. Launches a three. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bridges against O'Neal. Ayton dishes to Crowder. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Booker against Mitchell. Fires the three. Again, Mitchell missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bridges misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. They get the rebound. Outside Conley from past the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Suns trail by 13. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Paul with the bucket. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. Payne in the post. Over by Conley. Payne can't hit. Utah leading by 11. Gay left side. Bank shot. No good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. And he slams it down right on top of Hassan Whiteside.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Gay right side. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rise it up and just bringing the hammer.
Payne passes to Kaminsky. From downtown. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. From outside the arc. A rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 11. Passes it to Shamet. Pass to Johnson. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bat. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Johnson is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard. Whiteside, the pass to Conley. Pulls it up. Utah gets it back. Whiteside finds Clarkson. On deep. Gay. It's hauled in by the Suns. Over to the left wing. Now Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hughes is checked in. Clarkson passes to Hughes. Pascal with the ball. Over Kaminsky. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Back to Shamet. Johnson outside. Feeds to Kaminsky. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Back to Clarkson. 16 feet away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Johnson now top of the key. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Suns trail by 11. And they're on the break. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And McGee kicks to Payne. From deep three-point range.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Kane with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. And they're pushing it up. And with that, the Utah lead has cut down to 8 on the bucket from Payne.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in
And
the third.
Phoenix pushing it up now.
2 minutes.
There's the double team from Whiteside. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Gay inside. He's covered by Shamet. Suns trail by 8. Goes up from the top of the key. And Pascal pulls it down. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hughes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. Clarkson outside. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
McGee, the pass to Kaminsky. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Here's McGee. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Yep, that one goes in there.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Payne looking around. To the middle. And McGee kicks to Kaminsky. Back to McGee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The shot by Hughes, no good. And so it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns trail by 12. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's the lob to the hoop. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Ayton finds Paul. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Jazz leading by 12. Conley surveying the D. Gobert against Paul. Gobert dishes to Conley. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Ayton against O'Neal. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Driving inside. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. That cuts the lead to single digits. 9 points for Chris Paul.
Excellent awareness from DeAndre Ayton. I love him setting up his teammates.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Mitchell passes to Gobert.
And they shot it well in the first half, but have suffered a drop-off since then. Still, though, in the lead, so they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Here's Saric. Paul outside. They get it back. Ayton, the layup off target.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Conley with the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Jazz leading by 8. And they go to the intentional foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Rudy Gay's checked in for O'Neal.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Conley with the 3, drills the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Paul. That one's off, still out of sync.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Gay passes to Mitchell. Back to Gay. It's up a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Utah.
Outside Conley. Arkansas easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
For 3, Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. To the inside. Porzingis. Gobert pulls it in. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Powell the pass to Doncic. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated. Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. And he's good on the ball.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Now, here's Mitchell. Going inside. Shoots from the corner. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Goes up with it again. Gobert finds Mitchell. Gobert can't hit. Deflects the pass. And the pass to Finney Smith. Here's Porzingis, guarded by O'Neal. Back to Porzingis, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Finally, the pass to Gobert. Yep, it counts.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he was a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Dallas. Fires for 3. The shot off that time.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Dallas again turning it over.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Doncic feeling it out. Rebound, Utah. Conley with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Doncic against Mitchell. Left side, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Doncic passes to Powell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Utah leading by 3. Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he makes that one.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Doncic with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Hardaway. And they get it. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 8 points.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Utah out in front. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Mitchell. There's
Okay. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Drops in the tray.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. To the paint, unloads from 13. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Hardaway. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Conley. From deep. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Porzingis finds Doncic. From deep three-point range. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And it's Mitchell missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Mitchell looking it over. And then Mitchell Mitchell with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The drive by Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Doncic. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Conley finds Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by the Jazz. Doncic with the steal. 1 second left. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
And that'll do it for the first half of Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to... And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Eric Castro out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Brown outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, G.A., Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Now Clarkson, after Joe Ingles missing on that last 3-pointer. On the clock. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off target at the rim. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Whiteside inside. He's covered by Brown. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Whiteside finds Gay. Clarkson for 3. Kleba with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Dallas. And they're running. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ingles. And slam dunk by Pascal.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brunson kicks to Brown. Pass to Kleba. Brown against Gay. Clock at 6. Brown the pass to Kleba. Here's Brunson. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gay outside. It's hauled in by Bryant. Mavericks trailed by 5. The feed to Bullock. Buries it down low.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. Ingles dishes to Clarkson. Takes it inside. Kicks to Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark. Spot that. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Joe Ingles.
And the Jazz lead by 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For 3, Bullock. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Dallas moving the ball around. Brown lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Gay scanning before. There's the pass to Pascal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Clarkson outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Here's Doncic. From deep. Off the mark.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, whacking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Gobert kicks to Conley. To the inside. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Bogdanovich.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Doncic right side. From 18 feet away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. The 3 connects from 3-point range. And the Jazz lead by 2.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Passes to Pop. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovich. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doncic against Conley. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Doncic against Mitchell. Here's Finney Smith. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Out to Conley for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic passes to Pop. Beyond the arc. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Doncic.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
2 minutes. To Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Now, here's Doncic. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert. Down low. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And here is Hardaway, following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Offensive rebound.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Now, here's Doncic. A 3-ball. Gobert pulls it in. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Bogdanovich, no luck. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And it's Doncic missing. O'Neal against Porzingis. O'Neal kicks to Conley. From deep 3-point range. Powell pulls it in. Outside Hardaway. And so it's Utah with the win.
for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Oh, deflected and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Murray. Mitchell misses. Barton left side. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Murray. Back to Barton. It's stolen away. Here's O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Misses off the left iron. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Denver. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Conley. And stolen by Murray. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Murray passes to Barton. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Back to Porter. Three on the clock. That one a little long. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
O'Neal on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Covered by Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Murray passes to Jokic. And they call an illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Utah trailing here. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. No good on the shot. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Barton. Here's Bol. Outside Murray. Going inside. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Jokic just got his second basket.
Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. He goes up. And the dunk by Jokic.
So polished in his all-around game. I'm not surprised to see Jokic roaring down there on the fast break.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray from outside. Outside Porter. He shoots again. And he knocks the jumper down.
Just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so... if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the power forward. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Here's Murray following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Barton. To the paint. Here's Bol. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And so here is Denver. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a great job. Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed off him.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose. Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Back to Barton. Pass to Bol. Outside Murray. Here's Bol. 5 on the clock. O'Neal pulls it in.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
From deep, Conley. Jokic grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Jokic outside. Utah with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Inside and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
The Nuggets shooting around 50% of the game so far. Conley against Murray. 1:33 left in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Right side Porter. Lets it go. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. The shot clock violation. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. 1:16 left in the half. Conley against Morris. Here's Pascal. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
They're really working the paint now.
Conley against Morris. Pass to Najee to halt the run. Nice move. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Pascal. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Down low. Whiteside down low. Defended by Gordon. Whiteside can't get it to go. Here's Najee. And he goes in for the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Unable to get that one. The Nuggets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, no good. Up top, Pascal.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution. Rudy Gay. Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson.
5 ticks left in the first half. Gay. Clarkson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Just a big... Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good... The first quarter didn't play out the way Utah had hoped. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult... And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Eric Pascal. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Morris. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Gordon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brad, you could light it up from three-point range. Do you ever think about how well-suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the middle. Stolen by Whiteside. From deep, Gay. He buries it from 3. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, when Rudy Gay's connecting there, that's going to help out a lot. It really opens up the rest of the court.
Morris outside. Pass to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Morris against Clarkson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah leading. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Driving inside, uses the glass on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Morris against Clarkson to the inside. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Gordon on the take. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Clarkson passes to Gay. And here is Ingles. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Over Morris. Ingles passes to Pascal. There's the three. He can't hit that time. And it's Denver the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Dozier. He takes it in. Stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
That's a correct route. We talk about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Pascal inside. Gordon's on him. Pascal can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And it's in there. Whiteside's got 6 in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On target from range. Rivers has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Pascal. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Here's Gordon. An easy 2 on the layup. Gordon's got 6.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, we're still operating at a deficit.
Clarkson for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Murray and Barton, the guards. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Bol in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
Utah shooting the rock well at 46%. Conley with the ball. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Barton against Mitchell. Inside. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And again, it's Denver converting.
People try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Gay against Porter. Gay left side. Now Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Nuggets trail. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Murray for three. The offensive rebound. Goes up again. Now here's Jokic. On the wing, Porter. For three. Sinks the tray.
And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Conley finds Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Conley against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Basket's good.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
For Utah, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Outside Conley. Down low. That shot is good by O'Neal. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here's Porter from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell against Murray. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Utah ball.
The Jazz have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Now here's Porter. Hits the trifecta.
So hard to stop when the momentum of a guy at his size gets going and Porter hits the pull-up jumper.
Pass to O'Neal. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Gay with the miss. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Money.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 4. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Well, their only hope is for somebody to hit a three-pointer and get fouled for it and one. I'd be surprised if there's a defender anywhere in the vicinity of a three-point attempt.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And for Phoenix, Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Count it. Good.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Conley against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get it back. Ayton finds Paul. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul against Mitchell. Paul, shot is off. Paul with the double. From deep. And Conley with the 3.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Šarić, and that one good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Šarić. Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell with the ball. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Down low. And Šarić throws it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Booker against Mitchell. Over Booker. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Paul. Here's the 3. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Mitchell. 46 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Gobert against Ayton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Paul passes to Booker. Stolen by Conley.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. It's Booker on the wing over Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 9. And we'll get the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Outside Conley, all sorts of time. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Saric. Pass to Bridges. It's intercepted. Outside Mitchell. His first shot attempt. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Bridges. Fires it. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside. Ayton, no good. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Saric. Bogdanovich, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
Puts one up from 19. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Now Mitchell. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Out to Bridges. From outside the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebound, Utah.
2 minutes.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Conley. Good on the baseline, Jay. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Ayton finds Booker. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And Ayton with the stuff.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Knocked away. Paul with a steal. On the break. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Paul against Conley. Back to Paul. Misses off the right iron.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Conley against Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
To the middle. Here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. The 3 is up. No good. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. You could see the daggers in their eyes. And that does it for our...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall, and it's Gay in at the 3.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Here's Shamet. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. The Jazz shooting a fantastic 57%. Clarkson passes to Gay. Ingles from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Kaminsky in the post. He's against Paschall. Kaminsky can't hit. Gay outside. From deep three-point range. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Out to the wing. Back to Shamet. Soft touch off the glass. And Shamet's got his first 2 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Gay, the pass to Ingles. From deep. They get it again.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the left side wing. Down low. Here's Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Eric Paschall.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McGee. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to McGee. It's stolen by Clarkson. Gay inside. Covered by Johnson. Here's Clarkson. Shot is up. The Jazz again can't hit. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kaminsky against Pascal. To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Whiteside. From deep, Gay. Knocks down the long J. Gay's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Clarkson against Payne. Out left to the wing. McGee against Whiteside. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Kaminsky. The shot misses, and it's Utah the other way. Outside, Ingles. Hauled in by McGee. Well, Phoenix is shooting 34% so far in this one. It's Shamet on the wing. Whiteside against McGee. Inside. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And it's Gay with the three. Gay's got 6 in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Payne with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. A shot to stop the drought. In deep, Payne drops it in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Clarkson outside. The three. Kaminsky pulls it in.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Back to Payne. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Payne's gotten his second bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's Utah, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. From the arc. Fires from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Jazz with possession here. They led by as many as 18. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Ball passes to Booker. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Mitchell against Booker. Left side, Mitchell. Pass to Conley. No good on the 3. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Down low. Out to Bridges. From deep 3-point range. Rebound, Utah. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker for three. Counted from distance.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Here's O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Takes a three and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets it fly. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovich from long range. Kept alive. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Paul. And that one's long. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Paul against Conley. Booker for three. 1:44 left in the game. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. O'Neal misses. Phoenix is shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Fires the three. And Chris Paul with the three.
Good focus on the range shot by Chris. Not letting anything throw him off.
Conley against Paul. Puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Utah gets it back. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. And here's Bogdanovich. Šarić covers. A good look from Bogdanovich. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so here's Phoenix. 11-point game. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker fires from way outside. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy